Okay, when doing a soft mod on an Xbox, you need to be able to copy over some special Gamesave exploit files to the Xbox hard drive. So to do that, you need to copy them over to the memory card first, and then once you've got them on the memory card, you can then copy over to the hard drive as shown here. To get them onto the memory card in the first place can be a tricky process. You either need the Action Replay Kit, which allows you to plug your memory card into the PC and copy them over that way. If you don't have that, then if you've got access to an already modded Xbox, you can copy the files over to the Xbox and then copy them from the Xbox to the memory card. If that's not an option, the only other option you have is to buy or make your own USB adapter which fits in the game port, the Xbox game port, and some USB sticks you can use on the Xbox. You can format them on the Xbox, then you can plug them into the computer and copy the files across, but not many USB sticks work with that. So yeah, there's 3 different games you can use, you can exploit. You can use 007 Agent Under Fire, which is what we use in here. You can use Mech Assault, or you can use Splinter Cell, the original one. So you must use the original games and not the Platinum series. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pop the 007 disc in, and yeah, we go on from there. So here we go. I'm going to put that in now. Okay, I'm just going to speed this bit up now while the game's loading. We're going at 3 times the speed here, so all we need to do is get through this bit and load up a new game. So let's whiz through all this section and select new mission and just OK all of that, and then when it loads up, you just need to go through the start sequence, let it do its thing. Yeah, there we go, and just go around, maybe fire off a few rounds with a gun, get to a point where you can come out of it and save. So we'll do that now. Right, now let's get back to the start menu, and we want to go to load a mission. And now we've got a choice. We must load from Xbox hard disk and not the memory stick. Okay, and once we do that, we will see this screen here. Now this bit is very, very important. You must back up your EEPROM. So click on backup EEPROM and just OK through the messages here, and let it do its thing. It load up a new little menu, and then it's just a case of clicking on backup EEPROM. Now we've done that, that took a matter of seconds. We can go down to return to main menu, and it will take us back to where we were. Now we've got a backup of the EEPROM. It's highly imperative that you keep this somewhere safe. So before proceeding, I would highly suggest inserting the network cable into your Xbox, and it will come up with an IP address in the bottom right corner, and you can FTP into the Xbox using that IP address. You can check my other videos on how to do that, and on the E drive you'll find a backup folder. Just copy that somewhere safe over to your PC, and that makes sure that if anything messes up, you're not left with a doorstop, a big black Xbox shaped doorstop. If you don't have your backup EEPROM somewhere safe other than your Xbox, there is every chance that it could mess up, and the only way around it is to buy a mod chip which involves soldering. So with that, let's continue. Now on the options here, we just need basic install. It doesn't matter which one we choose, so I'm just going to go with Evox for now, and you just whiz straight through these little pop-ups here. It's just warnings to say, you know, make sure you've got your backup of the EEPROM and what have you. So I'm just going to speed this section up now, because this does take a little while. You know, it takes about just under 5 minutes I think it takes to do that. So so we speed that up, but it doesn't matter which install you choose, because we're going to install XBMC over the top anyway. Right, now we're done. It asks us to switch off the machine and reboot again. So let's do that, and we're pretty much done now. There's not a lot more to do. What we're going to have is it's going to ask us to press A to enable the shadow C. Now this is a brilliant feature of Hexen. So you just click A and we'll let it do its thing. I'm just going to forward that because it takes a while. Basically it hides the directory with all the important files on, so so it's a great thing to have. It's sort of a bit of a fail-safe really, so another brilliant reason to use Hexen. Now that's all done, let's click on OK, and it should reboot, and it should hopefully load up the dashboard that we chose. So we chose the Evox install, Evolution X, so this should boot up straight into Evolution X, which it has, and there you go. Congratulations, you are officially soft-modded now, so you can run backup games and things like that with your Xbox. So I mean, we're not done there. You're most likely going to want to install XBMC on here and have that boot up as your default dashboard. So to do that, please watch guide 2.